Damn, that fucking shit was really weird. Yo, what's up? Yeah, sorry about that. My dad stopped by. He wanted to talk out. Yeah, he wanted to talk for a little bit. I had to tell him what's been kind of going on here and all that stuff. Get him caught up on, you know, everything that's been going on here at the trucking company. What's up, Justin ATV? Seeing how, Dad checking in on me, seeing how everything's going. Yeah, happy Sunday. It's been a. I came down and uh, checked all the fluids in the Western Star. It's been a. Yeah, no. I'm not to the cigarette and the rocking chair yet. The last live stream I just deleted because it was so short. I just wanted to restart this one after I talked to my dad for a little bit. And why other people are deleting their live streams, it's to get rid of evidence. If you say something on a live stream and then you can if nobody has it, or then it's their word against yours. That's why I think they've been deleting him. I really don't. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. Well, I had to talk to my dad about just more kind of the business stuff that's going on here. That I'll explain here in maybe a couple more weeks. Yeah, another weekend, another live stream. I try to do these on Saturday or Sunday. Yesterday, I was driving a truck, so I didn't get to do it, and I had to fix a whole bunch of stuff from the incident that happened Friday night. When they fucking lifted the trucks, the foreman told the drivers to lift the trucks up in the tunnel, and I guess they got it too close. So, you know, all that type of stuff. Where's the pics of the hot sister-in-law? Yeah, I haven't. I don't know if Ashley wants to be on all that stuff. I don't have a weekly payment to snap on. I have a monthly payment to snap on, and that's $1,375 is what I pay every month. But I pay extra every month, so I only pay once a month. I don't like that every week shit. Yeah, Snap on, Freakazoid, everything's going. No, no, no financial problems. No, I just talking to him about, he'll ask how we've been doing and all that type of stuff, like what's been going on, all that stuff. I mean, my dad, I haven't seen, I probably haven't talked to my dad in probably about 4 weeks now. So, we're just not, he doesn't, he he's starting to have early stages of Alzheimer's, which his dad died from Alzheimer's, and my dad has that a little bit too. So on the phone, it's kind of hard to communicate because you got to keep repeating yourself because he'll ask you a lot of the same questions. Now I'm sure when he gets home, he's going to call me later today and ask me a lot of the questions that he asked me earlier because he forgot them. It's just he's getting old, and you know, my dad and them, just from like me racing for so many years, my parents know that like I kind of, like drag racing, I used to go months without talking to them. They would send me a text just to see how I was doing, or they would, watch the race, and see what car I was on, and then, follow that car. But I don't, just from being gone so long, we don't really like communicate like that. Hey, Pedin 33. Yeah, at least I think it's. Me and my mom both thinks it's early stage Alzheimer's, and so does my brother. But uh, he just. It's just that's what happens when you get older. Because usually my dad, I'll see him on the cameras when I'm out working. He'll drive in the lot and drive out. He's just seeing if all the trucks are out and stuff like that. Joseph, I'm doing good. Doing real good. Just hanging out. I got to go to Sharonville later and drop off my invoice because I'll be driving a truck tomorrow. And then I bought an AC condenser, an aftermarket one for the Western Star to have a spare, and it doesn't fit. So I got to figure out how to return that sometime next week. It's just not going to fit. So I got to return it. Enzo and Brittany are doing really good. I think they went to the pool a little bit today or something. When I left the house at 8:30, they were already gone. So I don't know where she went. She'll probably tell me when I get home later tonight what they did. But yesterday she had a great time fucking with Jason Crapman, or it's J Crap. She had a good time fucking with him. Chad, I should know a firm date by the end of this week, maybe beginning of next week. Oh, he did a live stream talking a lot of shit yesterday on Hard Knocks. So, my wife got in there and started fucking, telling him that he's an idiot, basically. That guy is, he's definitely a sheep, and he's probably, you know, 2 steps away from being mentally retarded, like legally. You know, my dad is 72. I do believe. Yeah, J Crap. Yeah, stolen valor, punk ass. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, my dad's 72. And half the time he doesn't. He's not the one saying the stuff that he repeats. It's other people are text messaging him the whole time that he does a live stream because he's too stupid to turn his notifications on mute. And then you can hear the text message, and then he looks at it and then repeats what it says. Yeah, he wants free dinner. Yeah, that's true. So, I mean, it's like, come on, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, get it together. We know what's going on. Just a minute. No, my dad does not have a CDL. My dad was a plumber his whole life. I am in Cincinnati, Ohio. If you know anybody looking for a good 7-axle dump truck, I do have one for sale. I've been trucking. I've owned the trucking business since January of 2015, and I got my CDL in '07. So I've been driving a truck a long period of time. 10 years, I guess. Yeah, I don't think he was in Delta Force. Maybe Delta Force, you know. I think he could play Larry the Cable Guy maybe in that movie. Akron, no, Akron, Ohio. It's Akron, Canton area. Yeah, Bobby, it's not Sunday fun day for me. It's Sunday work day. Work day is about over. I got to drive to Sharonville whenever I get done with this and then do that stuff. Yeah, driving. I've been driving a long time, but 10 years, man. I think that's pretty long. J Crap. That's his new name. It's hilarious. Oh yeah, dude. Actually, yes, I do. I do. Okay, Bobby, I will. Actually, I enjoy driving the truck and working. It helps me It's really a stress relief, really, because I don't have to really think about anything but driving the truck. I drive around, I drop my load off, all that stuff. I don't know. I didn't watch Coon's live stream. I'm not gonna say the color. I'll just, if I get them, I will. You guys will see the color. Mike Jones is a guy. He owns a Napa and a trucking business in North Carolina, I think it is. Is there a Michael Jones the rapper? I didn't know that. Hey, what's up, KLC? Nope, I haven't got any new. Well, I got some new Milwaukee stuff, but other than that, it was just on a pre-order for kind of the new stuff that is coming out. But I have not bought any more tools, and I don't think I'm going to really buy any more tools. I don't really need anything. I only need like one more specialty tool, but other than that, I got enough stuff here. Well, how I learned to drive a truck was I worked for this race team in 2005. My tools get dirty. I have the Tiger tools for the yoke. I don't have the new one for the bigger yokes. I got to get that. I would like to get a scanner, but they're kind of expensive, so I haven't really. Yeah, I need to get that thing that fixes a hole in the radiator. But no, how I learned to drive a truck is I got my CDL temps and I went to work for this race team, and we were driving down the road. The guy got it up the speed and stuff like that. He set the cruise control at 70 miles an hour and said, "Get behind my seat." We slip seat. He said, "Keep it in between the lines," and I kind of figured it out on my own. That's how I learned to drive a truck. But to get my CDL, I went to a truck driving school in like the winter of '06, just because I couldn't find anybody to let me use their truck to go take the test. So I just went to the school so I could take the driving test in their truck. And yeah, I went to the school for 3 weeks, passed the test, got my CDL, and went back drag racing right away. Yeah, we need to figure out how in the hell it got a hole in the radiator. That's the one thing. That thing cost me $5,000. That's still pissing me off. Yeah, I got the old school experience. Yeah, I guess I could have rented a truck, but I just went to the school. It was like $3,000 or something like that, and it was just easier to do it that way. At least you learned how to go through the cones and all that stuff. You just got familiar with it. Yeah, Michael Jones, the red Peterbilt got a hole in the radiator on the inside, down all the way in the passenger side right corner, behind the fucking fan shroud and fan and everything. It wasn't like it was like, you could see something go right through. I don't know if the night before, my night driver said the tack was all fucked up. Like the humidity or something had the tack all fucked up. And he said the tack was on the front tires about this fucking tall. He said it vibrated like a motherfucker till the end of the night. And it threw it, yeah, but they wouldn't warranty it because they said they found gravel in there. And I thought, what in the fuck? So I was like, oh, goddamn. So, I had to pay for them to fucking fix the radiator. I mean, it was stupid. Stupid. Yeah, I mean, I thought I wouldn't even have took it to the dealership, but They said that should be covered under warranty. Then they said no, we found rocks. So basically, what I found out is their warranty sucks balls, and nothing sucks, or that doesn't mean shit. Yeah, I could have fixed it for way less, you know, and so I learned a lesson on that. Yeah, Michael Jones, that's what I thought. That's what I should have said, Bobby. Why they put gravel in my truck? I don't know if it picked up. My driver said the tack was really thick the night before, so I don't know if it got some grindings on it and then flicked it up there and it hit the fan and then, just went down into the corner and fucking clipped the radiator because it didn't. It just clipped the fin. Like one of the bars that runs through the radiator had a fucking pinhole in it and it was just pissing out. So we got that fixed, and then they didn't even fill the fucking coolant level up right, or maybe they didn't get all the air out of it. So like a week later, the fucking light kept dinging. So I had to put coolant back in it, but we've had it 2 weeks now, and the light hasn't went back off. So that's a positive. 1,500 bucks later, you think they would fix the goddamn, you think they would fix the fucking shit. We haul dirt on Saturday. I haul dirt every once in a while, just not every day. It's not an everyday thing. Yeah, well, Joe, it's got a huge radiator shroud. Like you can't even the radiator shroud. You can't even get your hand in there. Like so. Fuck. That would be all fucked up. You know. Yeah. Yeah. You know. Yeah, you got to learn the hard way. Shit ain't covered under warranty. You know. No, they fixed that radiator right there. They just sent it to the radiator shop. It was only 150 bucks to fucking do that, to fix that. It was $5,000 in parts and labor. Or it was $1,040 in parts and labor and $115 in coolant is what they charged me. Yeah. Yep. Total ripoff. Total ripoff. I think it holds 12 gallons of coolant. I've Googled to see how much coolant they really take, but I think it's, uh, you know, 12 gallons. That's a lot of fucking coolant. And when you think about it. Yeah, well, I'll just take it out and do it. Yeah, I keep tools in the truck, just some wrenches and all that stuff. I've never even looked at the owner's manual, to be honest with you. I've never read the owner's manual. Somewhere around 15 gallons. I know. See you later, Big Daddy Pat. I tell you what. I know that the automatic transmission stuff. What's up, Marco? The automatic transmission stuff holds uh, 11 gallons of that transcend. Fuck. Yeah, I run a 50/50 coolant. Yeah, service truck. I don't have the money for that. I did. Yeah, that it's a lot of trans fluid. Now think about it. That trans fluid costs $59 a gallon and holds 11 gallons. It's $590 just in fluid to change the filters and all that shit. Absolutely, crazy. I've not seen any auto cars. I got a Western Star for sale if you're looking for that. Yeah, 70 C10 would be out of warranty. The Street Beast is doing good. No, the Western Star makes too much money to put it in a service, to convert that to a service truck. Somebody else could. You know. One thing, earlier this week, I had a guy that I fix his trucks on the side of the road a lot. He called me and said, "Hey, you at your shop?" I said, "Yeah, I'm down here." He said, "I got a truck broke down on the highway out there by your shop. Could you go fix it for me?" So I said, "Yeah, I'll go out there and take a look at it." So I went out there and did that. That was pretty. That was pretty simple. Uh, it broke a fitting off, a brass fitting, which I don't know how in the hell it broke this brass fitting off, but I had to easy out the brass fitting out and then put a new fitting in it. So that was a quick $100. Took me about a half an hour. It took longer to fucking make the loop because they were on the wrong side of the highway uh, than it did to fix the thing. Yeah, dealerships are a hell of expensive. Yeah, the Western Star. We'll be back down on 50 next week. We got to finish that salt yard. I think Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We got to fix that. We got to finish that salt yard. Yeah, the Western Star sounds good. I figured the first guy that shows up and drives it is probably going to buy it. It's just a matter of, uh, you know, getting getting somebody to come drive it. All right, Bobby. Yeah, I sent you my address. See you later. I haven't got my truck stuff sorted out yet. I haven't got the new truck stuff sorted out yet. That probably won't be till the end of this week. The biggest dump truck that you could make is a 7 axle. You can't get any more than that. Uh, and you could mess with the wheelbase. You could get the wheelbase all the way out to, I think it's like 355 inches, I think is how far the factory will go. Maybe 360. But anything like longer than that, they'll make you triple frame it, and then that's just too heavy. Nick doesn't like automatics. He likes to shift gears. So, uh, you know, all that stuff is, it is what it is. Uh, the drivers weren't more careless. They just didn't use their brain. And that, yeah, Marco, I got it fixed. Um, that was more of the spotter's fault than my truck driver's fault. The company I work for will do what they will run a report Monday, and their safety guy will call me I'll tell them kind of what happened. I called the foreman already, which he already called the safety director and said, "Hey, dude, I fucked up this guy's trucks, you know, and they'll get it taken care of." Yeah, sometimes I told the guys do not raise the beds up in the tunnel anymore, and the foreman said they are not going to raise the trucks up in the tunnel anymore. So they just, it bent the one cab shield down pretty good. I got it straightened out as best I could. I think it's a little out of square. Like you really got to look at it to see the difference. But I felt like I did an all right job, and I put a new aluminum lip up there. It's not as tall as the other ones, so yeah. Oh, the state of Ohio will not send me a bill. They will send fucking Valley Asphalt a goddamn bill. They ain't sending me one. I didn't fucking do that shit. Fuck, they'd kiss my ass. You know? Yeah, I'm gonna do another meetup. It'll be in October again. I mean, if people want to come to the meetup, I don't know if I'm gonna do the food and stuff that I did last time, but we might just have like drinks and stuff like that and some chips. I don't think I'm gonna do the food. Because a lot of people say that they're gonna come, but then they never come. I would like to just, sit around, hang out and stuff. Because that's what they had available at the time that I was buying trucks. I could have got more 18 speeds, but I didn't want air ride suspension, so I did. Whatever. That's all that they had. See you later. The video camera comes installed from the place that I bought the trucks at. I don't know how they do it. I guess I could ask them. If I get these other trucks, I'll go up there and see if they'll show me how it goes in there. No, for whatever reason, Marco, the fucking this looks very yellow for some reason, and it's because of the fucking light. Like the light is it's kind of a yellow light. It looks kind of fucked up. You know? I mean, the humidity's not too high. It's not too bad. I don't know. No, I'm not going to try a PACCAR transmission. Wes, I'm not interested in a lathe right now. No time or really extra income right now to fuck with that thing. Yeah, I know. I need to get to LED lights, but man, those LED lights are like $300 just for the fucking one thing. I mean, they last forever. You know, the only reason I'm back here is because it's hot as fuck out there. I could be out there in the shop, but I choose to be in here in my chair. Hey, Chris, what's going on? Sorry. How little is Enzo getting? Oh, how's he getting on? He's actually doing really well. Hopefully he'll start talking here. He's making more and more noises, and he gets better walking every day. He's still a little clumsy. Like you could tell when he starts getting tired at the end of the day, he falls down a lot more. It's kind of funny. Yeah. I could have had LEDs if I didn't buy a mill. Well, this is an LED light right here, and that's the one that's shining on me. I think it's more this one out here. This light's kind of fucked up, but maybe I need to put pure whites in it. The new editing effects made your brain hurt. Oh shit, now I'm seeing shit because I looked into the light. Let's see here. I do not own a power probe. I have the Snap-on power probe thing, but I don't own an actual power probe. Yeah, I would love to switch all of that. You know, switch to LEDs maybe in the future. I don't think it'll be Snap-on. It'll probably be dog or ball. He likes both of those things. The dogs aren't too much into him as much as he's into them, but it'll probably be ball. Oh, that's pretty cool that I got. It probably will be. Yeah, maybe it'll be the John. He calls me dad. Uh, he goes data. Yeah, dog and oh. It probably will be. Shut the fuck up, Bentley. Or get out of his face, Bentley. I don't have a job opening as of right now. Maybe in a couple weeks we might have one. I put it at about 50-50 right now. We'll see what happens. Uh, Man, that's a hard question. Is the Snap-on stuff better than the Milwaukee N12? I would say that they're equal. Uh, the only thing, the advantage that the Snap-on 3/8 is the trigger switch. Now that trigger switch, would you want to pay, let's say, 150 more bucks for that? That's really up to you. I can tell you with the 6 amp hour batteries on that bastard, the M12, it does work pretty good. But I have both of them. It seems to be all right. What I really want is the little stubby impacts. If you were gonna wait for the new, I would wait for the new stubby impacts. Yes, Joseph, it's cheaper to fill the fuel up here at my shop. That is true. I save about 5 cents a gallon. Like right now, fuel is, well, I save more than that. Right now, fuel was at like every gas station. It was like 3.23 around here. And with fuel taxes and all that stuff, I was paying about 2.97 a gallon. So that makes it pretty economical there. I mean, that's a little bit cheaper. You got to think we're using about 250 gallons of fuel a day, and it just you're burning a lot of fuel. Yeah, so it's cost effective. Really what it does is it saves the drivers about 30 minutes a day going back uh going back, cuz they can get fuel at the shop and stuff like that. It saves them some time. They seem to like that better. Yeah, I've fully recovered from that probably about 2 weeks after that incident happened. That was last November that happened. What's up, Tim? Yeah, it is cheaper. No, I haven't got a. No, I don't have no scar tissue. Uh, I don't think I'm gonna get a bigger fuel tank. I'll just have them come more often. It doesn't charge me anything for delivery, so if they want to come every 2 days, then fucking come every 2 days. I really don't care. The first oil change, I went 10,000 miles and then changed the oil. And then from here on out, I'm going to go 25 to 30,000 from that. And I put that Schaefer's fully synthetic, it's like 9,000, 10W30 motor oil in it. It's a 10W30 diesel oil. That's what I'm running right now. And then the other day, I found out that hey Nick, I found out that I overpaid my Schaefer's bill by $1,500. So that's pretty cool. How many miles can you... I've never gone, I've never ran it completely out of fuel, but let me see. I would say, I would say that probably 550 miles if you were all driving all the way down the highway and you had it in a constant, if you had the cruise control on. I would maybe say 550. You know. Will old tires cause vibration in my truck? It could. Tire pressure will cause a big vibration if your tire pressure is not right. That'll cause a vibration, and also drive line vibration will make you kind of, you'll think it's a drive line or a tire. The vibration, you'd really have to feel it because I remember when I first got the Sterling, it had a big vibration in it, and I couldn't figure out, like in the morning, it would have no vibration, but by the end of the day, it would pick up this huge vibration. Well, the problem is that the front rim had a crack actually in the rim. So you would fill the tire up in the morning to the correct PSI and it would have no vibration. Well, I put U-joints, fucking yokes, carrier bearings, fucking everything in it, and the vibration was still there. Well, it took me a little bit to figure out that the rim was cracked. Out of alignment. If it's out of a line, it'll do that. Or drive shaft. Yeah, I guess I got credit now. I really don't know. I don't look at my credit all that much. Oh, I deleted it because it was just short. My dad was here, so I just stopped all that stuff. The new truck washing stuff works out pretty good. I figured it out. I figured out what the system is. I need to adjust it a little bit more. Right now I got it too rich. I got to adjust it down a little bit, but I fucking got it pretty... I got it to where it works a lot better. I have not had any serious inquiries on the Western Star yet. It's only been for sale for a couple days. myfico.com. Now, Marco, is that a free service? I'm trying to buy new trucks, yes. No, I don't use any form of wax. What I really like, it's not $100 per year. That's not really that bad. Does it make your credit score go down every time that you run it? The stuff I use it's called Kim X. Okay, the guy that owns that company, his name is Bob. They have a. I use a three-part system. You probably don't have to do that. What the first thing is, it's called M Shine, and then there's Red Shine. That is the brushless system. But I found for my dirt, for what I found around here is that they also have a product called Liquid X. That stuff works really good, but that's more like a final car wash type stuff, and it'll make the water bead up off your truck and all that stuff. It's not too bad, but I got a video. Once I get this thing dialed in, I'm gonna explain all what I got, what I got going on and how it works, because we've been messing around with it for a little bit to try to get it right. And right now I'm just using too much soap, so it's a little rich. I got to dial it back down. But it's been today I washed one truck, the truck that I drive, and it's actually pretty good. It's a lot better. But it's Chemex. Their stuff works really good. If you had like an over-the-road tractor that doesn't get like road or like this gravel dust all over it and grindings all over everything, you'd be in a lot better spot. You cannot get it at Pep Boys or anything like that. You would have to order it directly from their website. Yeah, I spray diesel on the wheels to get all the asphalt off of them. That seems to help. The website is this. It's, I think it's this. Hold on here. I do believe that's the website right there, www.chemex.com. They're also on Facebook and Instagram under Chemex. They got some really good stuff. Credit Karma. I'm going to have to look into that. I don't even know what my credit score is. You know, I go by, like, if I go someplace and I get turned down, I know that my credit score is probably not that good. If they say, yeah, go right ahead, you know, it's all right. Yes, it will work. Uh, it will work on over the road tractors. You know, it will actually probably work a little bit better on road tractors because it doesn't get, you don't get that really, you probably get a lot of bugs, which it'll take bugs out pretty good, but you don't get that asphalt, dirt, tax mixture. You know, like all these asphalt plants that we go in, they're dirty as shit. They're the dirtiest place ever. You know, they got mud and holes everywhere that just, I mean, they're just disgusting. So it takes, that stuff gets baked onto the side of the truck, you know, and you're heating the bed up and then it rains and it's got, I mean, it's just, the dump trucks are a lot harder to wash than I would say a road tractor. Yeah, I would say my credit's probably all right. I don't really know. There's not a lot I've ever been turned down for, you know. A lot of times, you know, I would say my credit's more fucked up on debt to income ratio than probably else. Yeah, yeah, your truck will get bombed with dirt, dust. That grinding dust is everywhere. You know, it's fucked up. Oh, thank you, Unclear Steve. No, I don't need to listen to Dave Ramsey. Yeah, I know. I don't know where I can buy that Naira stuff from Australia. I don't know if they will ship it over here. Well, that's what I've been asking this Bob dude. You know, maybe he'll come down here. I'm like, dude, this is what I'm dealing with. Do you got anything, you know, that would work a little bit better on this stuff? You know, I'm trying to work with him and giving him feedback and stuff and see what I feel, you know, what it works. What's up, JC Smith? It may be the dry season where you live, but down here it's fucking wet. Now last week was completely dry, but we're supposed to get rain this week, and I just keep dreading this rain. I hate raining, but now we got something to do every day if it rains that we can make pretty good money on. We're going to use a shit ton of fuel to do it, but I feel like we got pretty good money. We can make pretty good money. No, yeah, it's been raining here pretty. I think it's supposed to rain today. I don't know if it's going to rain right now or what. Let me look. Oh, no, no, no rain. Oh, yeah, it's already past us. We're going to be good. We're going to be good. Yeah, that's what it's been here too, Marco. Like last week, we didn't have much rain, but the humidity was absolutely outrageous. Hey, Tool Nerd. Actually, the best shit to get tar off, I'm going to be honest with you, the best stuff, this is what I've been using. So I take this Citrol and I don't use it in the spray can. What I do is I put it in a regular like pump sprayer. They make this stuff in the gallon jugs. And I put it in a pump sprayer and let it soak on the tar. And then take the hot pressure washer and it'll cut that tar right off the truck. This is what I've been using. It'll clean it up completely great. See, it says it removes asphalt, uh, wax, grease, rubber marks, oil, scuff, grease. This stuff is what I found works the best. Yeah, this Citrol is the only stuff that I've found that works is a citrus type cleaner. Like I've been putting it, I should probably do a video that shows the next time, once I get this like Chemex thing figured out, I'm going to show you guys, and I'm out of Citrol right now in the gallon jugs. I'm going to show you guys how I remove all this stuff using the Citrol and what I spray it on there with and all that stuff. I'll do a video on that because I can get the trucks looking pretty fucking good with this stuff. Yeah, I use this stuff to clean my tools too. It's got a bunch of multi-purposes. This stuff doesn't fucked up. It doesn't fuck up the plastic on your tools. You know, you just spray it directly on. You know, see it like it says for problems, rub with a brush or cloth. You know, it actually works pretty good. Yeah, I'll show you guys what it does. It works really fucking well. You guys are getting cracks in the road, you know? That's not good. Yeah, Citral is not as good as Brake Clean, but it also doesn't remove the stuff. It says tree sap. This, this shit removes a bunch of stuff. Yeah, you can say my name when you buy the Chemex stuff. I wish Bob would give me like a code or something so he could track how many people came. He said from that video I did, they saw an increase of sales and stuff like that. So I told him I would do another video once I got the system all ironed out. Yeah, I don't have much to do left today. Like I said, I came down this morning. Some guy on Facebook wanted to know the wheelbase of the Western Star. Then I told him it, and he said, "Well, I can't use that." So, it is what it is. All right. Oh, okay. Let's see if this Nurtra stuff. No, I don't get any money from Chemex. It just, maybe in the future, they usually hook me up pretty good when I call and order stuff. So maybe if we get a whole bunch of people that are using this Chemex system, uh, maybe I'll get something or something like that. Oh, you're putting Knox. Are you driving all around today? Are you taking the kid all over the place? Northern Arkansas for this camp. How long is she going to be there? How long are you dropping her off there, Knox? Is it a week? Because I would hate to drive 9 hours for like 4 days. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of no fun. I would have put her ass on a plane and told her to Uber that shit over to the camp. You know what I'm saying? Or tape $20 to them and fucking tell them good luck. A week. Oh, that isn't bad. Knox, how far is it? 9 hours one way or 4 hours each way? 4.5 or whatever it is. And what time did you leave, Knox? I've never. I think it will. It would work on the. It would work on the soot. It should. That soot's hard to get off. Uh, yeah, no, it will. You just got to spray a lot of it on there. It'll run down, and then you got to spray it off real quick. Because if you let it dry, you're fucked. We left at 10:30, so that's 11:30. So you still got an hour to go till you drop her off. Then 4 hours back, 4.5 hours back. Ugh. Oh, there you go, Knox. Gabby's pretty. Gabs is pretty smart. She'll be all right. I don't even know if. I guess Arkansas would be 12-hour or maybe 10 hours away from me. Knox, how are you getting back? Are you driving back by yourself? No, I don't have any more. I don't have any tools on order. I'm kind of tooled out for a while. I don't have really anything on order. You know, I can't. I've kind of put myself on a spending. I'm not spending any more money on tools or anything like that because I have everything that I need. I feel like I'm good to go for the next 3 to 5 years. So that was part of the plan. So now, it's kind of just like, hey, every once in a while, the Carlisle stuff uh, is good. Am I feeling all right? Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit. I'm feeling all right. I got some stress, a little bit of stress in my life that I'll talk about in. I probably won't do it in a live stream. I'll do it in a video, uh, and I'll kind of explain the last couple months of all the stuff that's been going on and the stuff that I've been carrying on my shoulders here for a while. I'll explain that type of stuff and kind of what's been going on so everybody everybody can kind of get to what they understand, you know, kind of the stuff. And I'm going to explain some of the mistakes that I've made and also some of the positive or however you look at it victories, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah, there's a lot of stuff that, I don't think people want to, I don't think people want to do what needs to be done. And I'm not going to ask anything. Yeah, yeah, that's where I'm at, JC. Is the business has grown so much, I really got to watch what I'm doing. It's like you make a lot more money, but you spend a lot more money and you don't even realize it for the first couple months. So right now I have to get all of that under control. So we're going to go on, not doing anything. I mean, I'm not spending money on nothing stupid. So it's just trying to get to that point, you know. Yeah, the overhead keeps getting bigger and bigger. And then, it's just fucking shit. Yeah, I know. Yeah, well, the Red Wrench tool criminals aren't saying very much uh, and all that stuff. JC, that's kind of what we're in, is a survival mode. Uh, and gotta get the revenue to match the all that stuff. No work parties with strippers. No. Michael Jones, you are right. Cash flow is like an ocean. It comes up, it goes down, uh, all that type of stuff. It's been trying on me because, uh, I mean, a lot of you guys know I'm a man of my word, and when I say something, I try to, I have a pretty good idea before I say something if it's going to happen or not. I don't really say yes or all that type of stuff. So when I lose or I fail at my word, I carry that burden a lot more than a lot of other people would, because all I have in this world is my word and all that stuff, and I carry that burden around. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Frontier. Yeah, when you expect a check for this much and you get this much, that hurts, you know. And then when you already paid all your employees and all that stuff, it gets kind of fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what we're doing. Preparing for the lean times. You know, like the way I look about it, I got 24 weeks till December 1st is here or whatever it is. So, got 24. Yeah, I got 24 weeks till the world basically comes to an end, and I got to prepare for that. No, I'm not pissed. No, Jim hasn't been here in a while. We really haven't had anything really to work on. Yeah, I don't wear hats all that much. I'm a t-shirt guy. But if somebody sends a hat here, maybe I'll hang maybe I'll have like a hat hanging thing there. That would be good. Yeah, nothing really for Jim to do. Well, the world's not ending. What I'm just saying is the workload slows down. So instead of running two shifts, you're only running one shift a day. I call it the end of the world because they kind of tell you it's coming, but it's fucking. They don't tell you the exact date. One day they'll just call and say, "Hey, we're done." Or sometimes they won't even call. They just won't dispatch you. Then you know, okay, it's over. You know, it's over. Yeah, I know what you're saying, Frontier. I know that Peterbilt said that if you ordered trucks now, you wouldn't see them till February of 2019. I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's unbelievable. You know, I don't have a toupee. This is my real hair. It's yellow right now, but it's my real hair. Thanks, Knox. Thank you. J.C. Smith was in the chat. He might went back to work. You know. Oh, that sucks, driver Belia. I do not know Denny Savage. No. No, nobody's told me I look like Stone Cold Steve Austin and the $6 Million Man. No, I don't know anything about that. We haul salt in the off season. Is what I do. Hopefully, that just depends on how the snow flies. If the snow flies early in the year, we're going to be good. Last year we hauled more salt than we ever did before. It was pretty crazy. No, because the asphalt plants don't start hauling sand and gravel till they need it. They don't keep a big stockpile there. It kind of slows down. I could haul sand and stone and stuff like that. Oh, okay. Uh, the originals. No, I didn't know that I looked like it. Wasn't his name? Who was that guy that played that guy? No, we're exempted because we run local. We don't have to run ELDs. It might have been Lee Majors. I think he was married to Farrah Fawcett, maybe. I don't remember. I thought the guy that played the six. It was Lee Majors. So you're saying I look like Lee Majors? I do look like Lee Majors. I don't know if that's ELDs is electronically logbook system. Electronically logbooks. I don't know who played the. I'm sure somebody is Googling it now. I'm gonna get a Mountain Dew. Hold on here a second. I gotta get something to drink. I stocked the cooler today. How did I have a bed fire on the truck? Well, that was because it was my stupidity. I had about 9 tons of smooth seal stuck in there. And we had to get it out for the next day so the driver could haul gravel. And it was too hard, and the shit did not want to come out of there. So I thought if we heated the bed up, we could get it out. And I was wrong on how I heated that up. I made a mistake. We have almost 19,000 on 2 trucks, 15,000 on another truck. No, the fist pop doesn't make me. Hard Knocks Forge, I do have a propane weed burner. Here's where it went wrong. The thing was fucked up because it had asphalt stuck in the thing, so it really wouldn't work right. But after I got out of the hospital, I came down and blew that out with compressed air and got that fixed, which I didn't think about doing that at that particular time. I fucked up. I can say that was definitely a mistake that I will never make again. Yes, it was fuel, gasoline. Yeah, I like the Schaefer's product. I run that in all my stuff, except the automatic transmissions, Allison transmissions. I don't run that in that because it will void your warranty with Allison transmission. You can only use their type of transmission oil. Yeah, I did. I had to call my friend with a backhoe to dig it out. I don't have a chainsaw. Yeah, I think a lot of guys did learn about my face being on fire, so that's good. Yes, J.C. Smith, Pole Air Compressors. They are out of Eaton, Ohio, which is down near Dayton. They have a bunch of different models you can get. You can get it directly from them, and they're reasonably priced. They're about the best value for money on the compressor you can get. You can paint it any color. Like if you want it John Deere green or whatever color you want to get, you can get. I bought mine directly from them. Hey, I wish people would, buy Mountain Dew. I love Mountain Dew. You can send that to me all you want. You know, a truckload could show up here. It'd be really good. Yes, JC, but that is that Polair place. I did a lot of research before I bought my compressor. You can get 5 horsepower, 10 horsepower, 7.5. You can get single phase or whatever kind of system you need. And that Whisper series that I got makes the compressor so it's not so fucking loud. You can actually talk right next to it. It's not that bad. Nick Fisher, I don't know how to spell all that stuff. Oh, I don't think I could ever switch to Diet Mountain Dew. I can't do Diet really anything. I don't like that. I don't like the flavor of anything Diet. The link for the compressor is just www.polair compressors, or sometimes it'll be Eaton compressors. Just Google that name, and it'll be all right. I live in Cincinnati, Ohio. No, I don't haul wet concrete. I've never done that. I don't know if I ever want to do that because I don't know how you get wet concrete out of the bed or if the concrete gets hard. JC Smith, I think if you look at their stuff, their compressors run at like 700 RPM, 7 something. It's not really fast. Like mine does 34 CFM a minute at 175 pounds per square inch is what mine runs at. But mine is a 10 horse single phase compressor. Oh, there you go. The rest of the plans for the day is I gotta go. Oh, okay. Hold on here, Frontier. Let me. You should be able to put. You should be able to put a link in the description. Yes, JC Smith. It's a 10 horsepower, 60 amp motor. You are correct. It takes about. It's a 60 amp startup, so I have mine on 250 amp breakers, and it will. I mean, on the initial click, it's fucking long for that. Yeah, there you go. Now you can put it in. The wet concrete, it gets all over the hood of your cab and stuff like that. JC Smith, that's exactly what it is. 50 to 54. My electrician just put a bigger breaker on it so it didn't, do that. But it does run about 40 amps to run. That is exactly what I think it is. I can go out and show you the, JC, if you want to see the electrical panel, I can go out there and show it to you. Yeah, Michael Jones, if you got an old 3-phase compressor, that 10 horse, that motherfucker, I know why it has its own room, because it's loud as fuck. Yes, I will be at the Nationals. I will be at the U.S. Nationals. Here, JC, I'll get up and go show it to you. We don't really have. Yeah, you can't hear my compressor run too much. Let me go out here and I'll show you guys what this thing is here. Yeah, well, if you want a super quiet compressor, you want to buy. So this is the electrical panel. It's on a 100 amp breaker. That's that. And then it comes over here, and let's see if we can open this box. Oh no, that's the reset. Oh, it's got a screw in it. Let me get a screwdriver here. Goddamn screwdriver. Old PB Swiss there. But this is the compressor that I have, and it'll tell you, oh, well, it's already right here. So it's 10 horse, one phase, 208. This maximum pressure, fully run 35 amps. This is when it was manufactured. That's the oil that it takes and all that stuff. But this is the one that I got. You know, so that's all the stuff. There's their website right there. This is actually a really good compressor. I like this thing. But it does have this whisper thing here on the back, and that makes it really quiet because all the intakes come in from there. I don't know. Let me see if I can get up and look at what tags on the motor for you there. But I like these compressors. So this is the tag for the engine. So it's 60 hertz, whatever all that shit is, you know, but it's it works pretty good. You know, I would recommend this compressor to really anybody, even if you didn't want it this big. You know, a 60-gallon tank would work. You know, what's up, Fuzzy? That would work, but you know, it is what it is. All right, back here in the yellow room. Yes, JC Smith, like if your other compressor dies, just take the motor off of it, plumb that compressor into that one. Now you have 160 gallons of air. You could, yeah, back in the AC, you could fill up tires in no time. I'll tell you the story. I went from that little DeWalt shitty compressor that I had to that compressor, and it used to take me about 4 hours to do to change 4 truck tires, just because that's how long it took the compressor to run to build that much air. That was with it into the bigger stuff. But when I got that new compressor, I got it hooked up and running. I did 4 tires in 45 minutes. That thing was fucking great. From empty to full, it takes 7 minutes, 14 seconds to fill basically 80 plus another 60. So that's from 0 to full. Yeah, dude, 622 fives. That's not very much, but I did 24 fives. I did 4 of them in 45 minutes. That's taking them all, dismounting them, mounting them, and putting them back on the truck. So I was pretty impressed. Yeah. You know, the compressor works really good. I just look at, how much time it takes to fill all that stuff up. It takes a little bit. They had the new Blue Beast on my Thursday milling job. You mean uh, the blue truck was on the milling job you were on Thursday? You must work for Barrett because that's where it works. Last Thursday it should have been on Western Northern Boulevard. No? Well, yep. Okay, so you were up at whatever, up in Butler County, up there off 129. Yeah, the guy that was driving that quit Friday. Friday was his last day, which is okay, you know. Taylor Road. Oh. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, the guy that drove that quit Friday. When I told him he had to work Saturday, he said that he wasn't working Saturdays, and if Saturdays are going to be mandatory, he had to find a different job. So I said, okay, you know, go right ahead. Alrighty, thank you, Timmy. Yeah, I drove Saturday, and then I'm gonna drive all next. You know, uh, I'm just gonna drive from now on. Yeah, another one bites the dust. I don't understand why he didn't want to work Saturdays. Like, what do you do on a Saturday anyway? You know, I told him, like, hey, dude, that's just nature of the business here. Every Saturday, I realized that you worked last Saturday, and it was 13 and a half hours. Well, this Saturday we worked 7 hours. You know, so it's like you just take fucking you got to take what they give you. Uh, I laid pipe, not after the brake job, but I got some this week, so that was pretty good. Well, last Thursday, uh, they got rained out, and that truck, they could have went and done this gravel haul down to Kentucky, and Nick called me and said, Justin, I think I can make money doing this gravel haul. Can I try it? I don't want to go home. I said, yeah, have Les go with you. You guys go do this experimental gravel haul, and we'll see what it does at the end of the day. And he said, okay. So, I thought that they were both going. Well, I got down here to the shop about 10:30, and the truck was sitting there. And I called Nick, like, hey, what the fuck was going on? He's like, well, Les got pissed off and didn't want to drive down there. And I was like, well, I told you to tell him to drive down there. He's like, yeah, dude, he got pissed off and just left and went home. So I was not happy about that because it cost us $500 that day. I mean, he could have made $500 hauling gravel, plus the 2 hours. Yeah, that is, JC. He would complain about short weeks, but then never wanted to work a Saturday to make up for that. And then I kept telling him, you're going to have to, dude. There's going to be times that I can't save you every week. I can't do it. Like, I'm sorry. This is the nature of the business here. And so it was just time to go. What would I install PVC or steel pipe for? Well, you can't have that type of stuff. Yeah, Saturdays are the easiest days to work. No, none of them complained about not working July 4th. That's kind of what it was. That was a shitty week, you know? Like, that was kind of a fucked up week. No, my hair didn't turn yellow. It's the lighting in here. The pipe that I lay, it was all right. Oh, you bought a foam cannon? Yeah, the foam cannons are cool. Yeah, 12-inch ductile. I guess it would be iron pipe. I did tell them. I did tell them that Saturdays are gonna be here before you know it. In the beginning of the season, we may not do. It might be every other Saturday, but starting at a certain point, it's gonna be every Saturday. That's just it's construction business. I don't do any excavation uh, work. I don't own an excavator or anything like that. Yeah, that's what he was asking. Yeah. There may be more rides in the future. I don't know. Alrighty, see you later, JC. Shit, it's 2 o'clock. I gotta get ready to get out of here. We'll see what happens. We're working on it, man. We're working on it. Yeah, I mean, it did. Uh, it will. The winter will get pretty hairy, man. You got to do what you got to do. You know. Yeah, I've hauled all that recycled shit with shingles in it. I know exactly what the fuck. I know exactly what the fuck you're talking about. That shit's fucked up. Yeah, a lot of people. What it seems like to me is I don't know where this mentality came from, but it seems like people only want to work 40 hours, and they want to be paid over $1,200 a week to work 40 hours, and that's just unrealistic. Like, whoa! I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Like that's just not realistic. Um, Maybe you need to go find a place that you could do that, but I have always under every place that I've ever worked, the guy that gets paid the most money, A, has the most experience and works usually the most, Like, I mean, even CEOs of the companies, I think they probably work 20 hours a day or maybe 18. Who knows? All right, see you later, Michael Jones. Later, obsessed. Yeah, I'm gonna get off here too because I gotta start winding this down. I gotta got. No, you can only have amber color lights facing forward. You can't have any different colors if you're driving down the road. You can't have that. Yeah, I mean, I think that sometimes my drivers think that I live here. Uh, I live here at my shop a lot. Like I'm here every day. Yeah, there you go, Josh. That's you got to be willing to run extra shifts. Oh yeah, those Mack trucks will beat you to death, man. And if it had no AC, I wouldn't even fuck. I couldn't even get my guys to drive that. They would be fucking, they would be spun the fuck out. You know, that would be. They would call and bitch every day. Their bitch level would go up astronomical. Yeah, but they're gonna have to drive. They're not gonna get home every day. What's going on, Everyday Fleet Tech? Yeah, I've driven without AC. One time the Western Star, the AC was messed up for a couple days till I could get a part in, and I drove the truck with no AC, and that thing gets hotter than fuck in there. You got to roll both windows down. You're never going to answer the telephone. It becomes text message only when you're driving that thing. But yeah, I've driven it. You know, I've driven a truck with no AC. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. You know, just part of it. I mean, I work on the trucks in no AC. What other YouTube channel? No other YouTube channel really bothers me. Wow, that's got to be hot. Yeah, I mean, there's some guys that had no AC. It's just part of it, man. Part of the life. What's up, Everyday Fleet Tech? Oh no, that guy doesn't bother me. The mechanic OC doesn't bother me. You know, that's another guy that thinks he's special. You know, he don't bother me. Really, no YouTube channel really bothers me. I really don't care. I'm doing my own thing. I watch a lot of other channels, but it doesn't bother me. What I hate is when people talk shit about shit that they have no clue what they're talking about. Or it's okay for one person, but not okay for the other person in their mind. That shows their ignorance. Huh. That's interesting. Sometimes these trucks got the mind of their own. No word on the Mountain Dew sponsorship yet. Whoa, Grace is in here. Hello, Grace. What do you mean? No, he's not. Go home. I don't understand why it's something to do with YouTube that the thing is switched. Yeah, what do you mean, Marco? I'm confused. You're saying that Nestor's not an idiot? That guy's. Oh, Marco's being mean to you? Well, I don't know what happened, uh, between you guys. I don't know, you know, I, I don't know. I know you're a kid. I thought you were like a 17-year-old girl, maybe. I really don't know. I don't know. You don't have any videos, so I don't know. You know, I don't know who you are. You know, if you guys want to argue it out, it really don't matter to me. I don't know. Yeah, well, I'm not big enough to still sell stocks into my company. I don't have enough stuff. I'd have to be a publicly traded company, and you have to have. She's a hit ass 24-year-old with big breast. Well, if she's a 24-year-old with big boobs, I like big boobs. I don't know. I don't know. You know. All right. See you later, Tim. I've never interacted with Grace all that much. I don't know who she is. Hello from Russia. I thought Grace was 17. I didn't know she was older than that. Oh, Grace is your dick rider. Oh, okay. Okay. Enough said, Marco. I get it. I knew she used to be on the Jay Young dick riding thing, you know. Well, I didn't make up with Toscano. I'm allowed in his stream. I can talk in his stream. Uh, you know, I don't know what happened with everybody in Toscano. Uh, got Toscano has done some weird stuff, but I think you know, I really don't know. I unblocked him from my channel because I figured, well, that's the fairest thing to do. I've unblocked a lot of other people too that were blocked, and it sounds like they're getting out of control. Uh, you know, I unblocked a lot of other people that got blocked during the whole like fucking I guess pick a pick a YouTube side. There was that going on. So I unblocked some people that I felt like maybe said some shit that they shouldn't have said, but we'll give him another chance. So I unblocked him, and then I said that I unblocked him, and then he unblocked me. That's why when I typed in his chat the other night, I was surprised that I could comment. Grace, the fact that you love Jay Young, you probably need to rethink that. That guy's made some bad decisions in life. Toscano has you permanently banned? Okay. I thought I was permanently banned. Yeah, Joe Lopez, you are correct on that, yes. Hey, Hulk Smash. Yeah, we have all made bad decisions in life, but the difference is you got to be able to admit your bad decisions, okay? And I think it's let it go. No, like if you guys want to talk about it, I'll talk about it. I'll give you my opinion on it. You know. Yeah, but Chad, it's how you handle those decisions after you make them. No, I'm not burying the hatchet with anybody. No, once I get burned, it's Brian Toscano. No, I don't think we'll be friends. There has to be a lot of apologies both sides. And he has to apologize for some of the stuff that he's done and treated people here on there. You know. He did come out with that video? I did not see it. That's why I said it would have to be an apology on both sides, you know. I do once a month with that new Schaefer's 238. I'm probably not going to do it, you know. Well, that's good, Grace, that you like us both. I'm not upset at you. I'm not going to ban you from my channel because you like both people. I'm just saying, you know, it is what it is. I'm doing good. Wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know he had a live stream. I thought he wasn't allowed to live stream. Um, man, I don't have a gauge on my DEF fuel tank. No, I would not ban you because you're a Jay Young supporter. No, I just said I'm not gonna ban you or take away your blue wrench because you're a Jay Young supporter. I didn't. I said no. I'm not gonna do that. I'm a, you know, people can like whoever they want. I don't have a gauge on how much DEF fluid we use, but we just kind of fill it up when it gets, you know, when it gets. No, I don't have a to see how much fucking you put into each truck. You know. Yeah, Chad. I don't like Kuhn either. He is a fake. But see again, he will not admit that he's fake. He just keeps going on like nothing ever happened. When he needs to come out and say that he lied, that would be, then he would start gaining respect from people, because if you make a mistake and you talk about it and you say, yes, I've lied and I did this to try to do this, then okay, you know, you're kind of a piece of shit, but at least you move forward with your life. When you keep denying and denying and denying, well, you know, that kind of talks about who you are as a person. I don't know. DEF fluid is the shit you got to put in there. But what I was saying is, I don't have a gauge on how much we pump into the trucks. I know that I went through 100 or 268 gallons in 2 months, but we also went through 10,000 gallons of 10,000 gallons of diesel fuel. So it's about a 25% ratio. They say that it's a 50% ratio, 8 gallons for every 200 gallons of 200 gallons of diesel fuel. That's what Peterbilt says the ratio is, and it's about the same. That's probably about right. Yes, if you don't seem genuine, that's what it is. What would I do if one of my drivers ran out of fuel in the truck? I would call them a complete dumbass and being lazy. You should never push it that much. When the light comes on, we have diesel fuel. It's not like we're, you know, I have to call and pay the bill. You know, that's unacceptable. Whoa. Yeah, well, the Red Wrench Tool criminals are some of the same guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're the same people that you guys have mentioned in this chat. There's a lot of them that are the same. Those are the guys. You know? So that's what they started to do, you know, with the shit. It kind of got out of control. You know, since they didn't want to say stuff on their own channel, they made up a different one. Yeah, there's a lot of background. There's a lot of stuff. I don't know what's going on in the chat. I'm kind of letting them go. You know, they haven't messed up the dump trucks too bad. This live stream is light. What do you mean it's light? Yeah, Fuzzy was in here. He might come back in on the penis talk. He likes the penis talks. Fuzzy's actually a funny dude. I know Fuzzy pretty well. Oh man, he did a review on some cigars. That's pretty funny. Yeah, Grace. That would. Yeah, Grace was talking. You know, before you guys got into who has a bigger penis talk. You know, so Marco's defense is that Grace has big boobs. Her defense is that Marco had a penis in his ass. I'm kind of confused on where you guys are going with this. I think a lot of other people are confused as well. We don't have the whole backstory, is what we're saying. Yeah, Fuzzy is great. You know, sometimes you just let the chat go. What's up, Evans? Fuck it, it's getting late. You know, Grace, like, if you did a video so I could see if, you know, like, if, you know, like, if Marco says you have a penis, and then he also says you have big boobs, you know, like, maybe if you did a video explaining that you have both or something, we could all understand and maybe get a little bit of the backstory. Yeah, it did kind of get weird. This went down a whole another level that I really wasn't expecting there. But what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Hey, what's up, Mike's Tool Shed? Hey guys, just to let you know, Mike's Tool Shed uh, has been doing real good. You know, his head of the household is about to come home, so you know, we just gotta wish Mike all well and good on getting the house cleaned. Mike, you're gonna have to do a video and let us know how that went. She come home tomorrow. Oh, are you taking it off work? Are you taking off work? It's been a couple months, Mike. The Bridgeport is doing awesome, you know. Grace, I did get a haircut on Friday, so I got it trimmed up a little bit. It looks all right. You know, they finally got the length along, or you know, the right length on the top. So, yeah, hopefully Mike gets all his underwear and all the empty toolboxes out of the living room, and I think he's gonna be good. All clean, good, Mike. Thumbs up on the all clean. You know, thank you, Grace. Thank you. Yeah, you just can't fuck it up today. Mike, you never said, are you taking tomorrow off? Since your wife's coming home? Or is she going to be home like after work, so you're going to take Tuesday off? Hello from South Africa. No, it'll be later. Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, she gets to bring the dog back, and then it gets to meet the new cat. She's in Cincinnati now. Dude, have her stop by. Mike, you know, have her stop by. She had to drive right by the shop if she came through Cincinnati. You know, we could have met Mrs. Toolshed. She's heading to Cleveland. Yeah, so she's up on 71. I'm going to get off here at 2:30 so I can get to this stuff and then get home and play with Enzo for an hour or two before we eat dinner. The AC in the room is doing really well. I quite like it. Uh, definitely worth that. Yeah, I would say Mrs. Toolshed would be the one you'd want to meet uh, over the other thing. Would I ever get into the towing business? Probably not. No, I don't know much about the towing business. Yes, Mrs. Junkie repaid the favor. Yes, for fixing her sister's car's brakes. Now they said that they were going to put new tires on it and kind of keep it for a while since I fixed the brakes for like 160 bucks. It was only $109 in parts. So, you know, it wasn't that bad. I'm sure that I'll have to put brakes on everything else they own. Yeah, she definitely is more smarter. I don't know if her sister worked it off or not. No, no. Her sister did send my wife money. She was going to pay me for it, but I've never seen a dime yet. I usually do a lot of the stuff. I fix when my mom does, you know, like breaks a tail light or a headlight or something like that. I fix that for her. I've put brakes on her car before, but yeah, you know, I try to fix people's stuff that you know, if it's something simple and I can handle it, yeah, I'll fix it. Yeah, that's true. But, you know, I got it fixed and it was really no big deal. It was just putting brakes and rotors on the thing. It wasn't like it was that difficult, you know. Nope, they paid me. You know, I don't work on anything for free. No. Free days have been long gone. You know, I don't work on anything free. I learned that a while ago. You don't work on anything free. No, nothing really broke this week. We just had a stupid mistake by, you know, the spotter and all that stuff. If you go to Facebook, you can find any kind of family pictures, you know. Shoot, I fixed the car before they thought it was finished. Because that's what they had. Yeah, fuck free. If you do shit for free, then people expect free. You gotta pay me money. 11 sets of brakes on belly dump trailers. That was a long fucking day. You know what I'm saying? Brakes actually don't take too long if you get a good system going. Just young diesel tech, I would just tell you, you know, keep your mouth shut, pay attention, and learn as you go. You know, that's really it. Be seen, not heard. You know, go about your day till you get, you know, all that type of stuff. Brian, I'm doing pretty good. After next week, my stress level should go down. Oh man, my back hurts. I haven't heard from Brian that much. Yeah, Queen of the Roof has not been on here, but she usually came in on Saturday. Hey, what's up, Chris? Yeah, we're planning for the next baby. I haven't heard from Brian. Usually he'll call me every once in a while, but I haven't heard from him. Uh, Brian, he's an all right guy. He'll do all right. He just has, uh, sometimes he needs to learn from, you know, Brian has to learn by, Brian going through the hot. Yeah, he's doing wet concrete. I would not do that. Yeah, but Queen of the Roof, she's cool. Uh, but the time difference is so it's 7 o'clock on a Sunday night. She might be getting her, work and all that stuff. Oh, what's up with the damn trucks? There's nothing broke on the new ones again, but the other ones, uh, you know, not looking good as of right now. So we might stay a four truck fleet for a little bit. Yeah, I'm about to get out of here too. Yeah, she's from Poland. Yes, Queen is from Poland. Yep. Her and her brother watch my channel. No, they didn't fuck up the cylinders. Just the cab shield. The cylinders are good. We got no leaks, no nothing. Everything's a-okay. Yeah, growth is never easy. A lot of growth really quick is, you know, is hard. But other than that, like always, guys, thanks for coming and hanging out with me for, uh, 118 minutes. You guys have a good rest of your Sunday. I gotta run to Sharonville to drop off all my paperwork because I'll be working tomorrow and I won't be able to get it in by the deadline. So I gotta take it today. Later, Marco. Marco, I told MD Lee that if you ever wanted to do a Google Hangout with me, just, get a hold of me on there. You're the only person that I haven't talked to that's in here in a lot. I'm trying to get the new ones. Yes, I'm trying. It's probably not going to be five. We're probably going to have to settle on a lesser number. Yeah, anytime, Marco. Just, you know, well, my Google address is, you know what it is. It's the one that's in the link of the description. You know. Yeah, I know. I'm going to try to rest the rest of my day. I don't know how it's going to go. I got to go home and do my work clothes, get all my shirts washed and all that stuff. Uh, if I get the trucks, you guys will see the color when they show up. But we're still working on that. Yeah, the Cincinnati traffic does suck. Hopefully Sunday, 75 on the way home will not be a hot fucking mess. That's all that I'm praying on. And hopefully it doesn't rain at 10 o'clock tonight and we get the first shift of the weekend. So, like always, thanks for watching, guys. I gotta get out of here. I got some other shit to do, but I'll catch you on the next one.